Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, which I can finally start to get recording now that everything has stopped breaking.
Indeed.
I'm staying at my sister's.
Yes.
Because she's gone on holiday. And wants someone to cat sit. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Love pets, so, you know. And straight into a random encounter. Please don't be a... why this one? Right, let me... Of all the things to start off with... Alright, let's try and kill him. Liliana, come back. Come back. Now we're using arrows. Can I horror these? Don't attack him, Liliana. Because you'll break the horror. How are you still alive? Die. Trap detected. Okay. Well, he's dead, and oh no! Oh, he's come back from it. Oh, that hurt. Did you just turn? Oh, I thought you turned off Frost Weapons. I didn't realize it was already turned off. You freeze this guy. No. Alistair's struggling against this geezer, apparently. Liliana's been paralyzed. That's bad. Stop attacking Morrigan! Good, he's stunned. For now, anyway. Right, that's him dead. No! My blast! Fuck! Liliana is nearly dead, so we'll give her a lesser poultice. Alistair's finally managed to kill his generic soldier he's fighting. Oh, just leave me to him. Oh, I run straight into a trap. Knock him down, please. Nice. Stopped him sundering. You ran into a trap as well. Oh, you're still in the trap. And you got... Why did you run back? I don't get you.
Yes.
13 damage. That is not a lot compared to what he's doling out to me, is it? Stun. Please finish. Jesus. Ah, I hate that encounter. It's not the worst encounter. I think the worst one is probably the one with like 50,000 wolves. Come on, Morgan. You get go.
Last.
Anyway, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm staying at my sister's, cat sitting, and because they recently, her and her fiance now got a house. But it needs quite a bit of work doing to it. And so the floor was getting wet. I was like, how's going on? And the the connector to the mains for the washing machine wasn't like I managed to get like a full another turn and a half onto it to tighten it properly. So that had just been slowly, for God knows how long, leaking.
They say you can get anything.
Then later on the next day, I went to turn the light on because I ordered food. A place around here does a end of the world burger challenge, which is a 30-ounce burger. So I was like, I'll try it. I'm fat. Why not?
Crime. I swear we should cordon off the entire dish.
And oh my God, I managed to eat the burger. Didn't eat the fries. Didn't eat the popcorn chicken. Didn't eat the free 10-inch garlic bread they gave me, or any of the shawarma chicken. So I had another meal out of that. Like, obviously, the next day. But I went to turn the light on to...
What? You're serious? I mean,
you know,
yes, I could
go out to the door, get food.
Pretty popular.
Tripped all the bloody lights.
If I send my boys in, someone might get.
So I was like, okay, cool. So I had to work out which, what, you know. At first I thought it was like a power cut, and then it's that light. And then the next day, well, help out Kyle on it. He's a good guy. The next day, I do all the washing up because they left a fair amount of washing up. So I'll get that house looking nice, I guess.
Whatever type of grisly death you can dream up.
As I was finishing up,
Used to giving orders.
I could see like a drip.
Just
I'm like,
leave them breathing, and I'll be happy.
how's that? And it's dripping from the ceiling, but from the bedroom up there, so it's right by where that light is, which is probably why the light bloody tripped all of a sudden.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
But above is a bedroom.
I recognize you.
Oh, this guy. I don't think I have the...
You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cleanin. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Demands his satisfaction. There is a way you can, if you have high enough persuasion rate, you get him to go and look into like the claims. But if you don't have enough, he just challenges you to a fight.
The saviour of Fereldan, Denerim Logain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death.
Yeah, I don't. I think you need 3 points in.
And my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
Very well, if you insist on dying.
Make peace with the Maker, sir. These are your
I think he actually can be
moments.
quite tough. You get his mace though, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so I went upstairs. We'll go do this now. And part of the bedroom, the carpet was like really wet and stuff. And what it turns out it was the radiator.
I would not take advantage of you.
So I was on the phone with my dad, because I was like, Dad, something else has gone wrong.
May the divine look after you, sir.
And
held yourself with honor.
I was like digging around, and obviously I found out the radiator and stuff, which apparently he said was like meant to have been remounted, but it hadn't. And my sister had wedged all of her, I say wedged, but like all her like storage boxes against that wall where the radiator should have been. So there's just an empty thing, and the valve had very slightly opened. So when I pulled it all out, it was just slowly dripping from there. So then I had to go and get find a radiator, because half the house is still under construction, and then remount the radiator and stuff, and then put down obviously like loads of towels and that, try and mop up the water. It's been fun. I'm glad the house picked me staying around to start falling apart.
We fight for honor.
Damn. Oh, okay, just ignore my shield bash, I guess. So we're doing about the same damage, but he's hitting more consistently. It's just where your war cry can't knock me down. God, why can't my character hit? Come on. It's obviously the issue with oh, fuck off. God damn it. He just doesn't bother by mine. He's like landing every hit.
Justice shall be swift.
Let's block.
Away with you.
Another crit. Oh, stunned. But I'm gonna have to heal up again. Will a normal... Choose a creator, I guess. Goes to full. And as soon as we... Alright, I'm gonna stop bothering trying to shield bash him because clearly it's not gonna work. How much damage this guy's doling out? Could you not? Nice crit. 17, 16. Come on, finish him. Thank you.
You fought with
It shall be done.
Engraved mace, +1 dexterity, +1 damage, +5 mental resistance. So it has lower damage, way higher armor penetration, and a lower critical chance.
honor.
Not sure I use
Sir
it.
Landry couldn't have asked for a nobler death.
I've never used maces in this. Well, except the Chastened Great Ward. Let's go talk to the Blackstone Regulars.
Look at what that woman's wearing. Is she drunk, or does she just have bad taste?
Edwina. Notices of death and restocking guilt. She's 20 potions. I come first, however, Blackstones, so. Just thought I should have brought my phone so I could have gauged how long this is going for.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven
God, I'm
crafts.
sloppy.
Direct from Orzammar.
And there's some load of chantry board things here.
All men are the work of our nation.
Back alley justice. Missing in action. Vansel's request. Log Haynes push. Desperate Haven. Skin deep.
From the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring ham.
Let's go talk to Sarah. Well, Sarah.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet
What's that,
in winter
what's this?
makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think
I
my
suppose
mother would
to
let
me
me
go-
go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till
I
they
don't
were
know where-
spent, then
Oh,
killing
it's
them.
behind my laptop.
No
Okay,
little
I'm
girl
ready.
wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Clock. Stopwatch. I mean, it's obviously late, but we'll start it. We'll probably just deduct like 15 or add 15 minutes into it. I am sorry to tell you, but your husband
I feared
has
that this day
died.
would come.
An eventuality of war, I'm afraid. Let's go do this bit first. Ah, okay. I've got a event. Why would you give me this one straight away? Well, I'm not gonna be able to do it, am I? I feel like two-shot me. Basically, it gets you oh shit. That's unfortunate. Kind of actually forgot this happens in the same event. Yeah, that glass phylactery will spawn a revenant, which is a extremely powerful undead like boss. It has a continual aura of weakness. That's no one. What's up, buddy? It hits extraordinarily hard, and it hits in like an arc as well. So even though it might be looking at you, it will hit the characters to either side of you. Tons of health, tons of armor, tons of defense. They're late game bosses for the most part. At the earliest, mid game.
Why do
The game hates me, I guess, though.
There's no broth. Or is there?
Why do they call it a brothel? There's no broth. I mean, that's not a bad point.
Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
And there is, although she looks very different in this game, is one of the best characters of the second game, Isabella.
Turn around and
the
watch,
pirate.
stranger. This affair is for white
In
folk
Dragon Age 2,
only.
she's Ravani, which, from what I gather, is almost like I guess almost like Caribbean. Like they have like tan skin and stuff, but they're very. She's a pirate. She's awesome. By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
That's exactly what I'm telling you to do.
You
Now,
are
sod
the
off.
common guard. You're with all How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Logain's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Persuasion, so useful. The powers of just chatting bare shit at people to get to do what you want.
As you say.
So now, wherever you go, there's going to be an encounter. I should probably level up. Why haven't I done that?
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers...
Workers.
Nobody gives orders
Nice
to
way
my
of
men
putting
but
it.
me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts.
I honestly don't remember the best way to attempt this, because you are surrounded on all sides. There's an archer over there. Archer... Should we go... should we all just attack this one? So that we can properly focus the Lord out. Who the hell do you think you are attacking Alistair now? Wow, this guy's good. That guard got lunched. Then the only character here that can't die is Kylon. Oh my god, all the fucking guards are dead. I just get so close to horror, I don't get it. Lily, Anna, go back over there. Stop fucking about. Uh-oh. Freeze? Oh shit, pop. Oh, Alistair's dead. Sucks. Who's weakest? Half health. You are. Now is not a time to be. Oh, you're still stunned. Use health bolters. Freeze. Oh my god, it won't freeze. He won't freeze. Oh, and I'm stunned. That sucks. While they're all busy over there, can you come help me? Let me knock this guy down. Oh, okay, or not. I guess you'll just tank that shield to the face. Normally, I am going a different route. Normally, I will go and get Morrigan heal, so I at least have some continual healing. He has assault. Fuck off.
I shall do it.
Right. See, Kylon can actually just tank. Let's go and attack this guy. Although you've now kicked the hornets. No, Archer's still alive. It's just while Kylon. This was just where it's not like Kylon must survive because resisted. Really? God, early game. Like late game, the build I'm going for, I won't be able to be killed. I may not do the hugest amount of damage, but I won't be killed. But early game, I mean, I've always found the early game with this
I might have more work if you're interested.
Rough.
But I'm heading back.
My favourite part of it is the Dwarven questline. And just getting there is a chore, to say the least. Right, let me level up, because I should be able to get my specialization champion. So the other one I'm going to be going for is also Templar. But in the early game, because I've got Alistair in my party and he's a Templar, it makes sense that I go champion. I don't get rally, that's level 12 for rally. Still, Warcry is nice if it lowers their attack. Superiority adds defense to the rally ability, because rally increases your, you and your allies' attacks. What are you? Minus 5 coverage, plus 1 fire damage, 9 damage, plus 25 plus 3 something. I've got actually. Oh, wrong button. I will actually use Aode. Because I can also get it iced. Ice, ice, baby. Dum dum bum bum ba da bum bum. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Herbalism. So you can make lesser potions, which is 1 elf fruit and 1 flask. Okay. What are your actual? Got 2-star herbalism.
It is begun.
So where do I get? Normal poultice. Does the one does Theta sell it? Does the barkeep sell it? I'm gonna go out on a logical whim and assume Wade doesn't sell it. It actually really annoys me in Inquisition. Oh, get rid of that. Inquisition, you have this new smith called Harriet. And they're going about how good Harriet is. It's like, why not get Wade? He's awesome. And he's funny because he's like quirky. It's like, Heron. He's like melodramatic, sort of. Oh, the indignity sort of deal.
Right, I'll show you around.
You do that, my man. Health poultice recipe, which requires improved herbalism, which I believe is what Morgan has. So you would need 1 distillation agent and 3 elf fruit for each poultice. Distillation agents cost a lot, don't they, if I recall, or is that the really cheap one? That might be the cheap one, it might be concentrate that costs loads. One of them really stacks up.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
It might be worth visiting the elves. So, like I said, I am going to try and streamline myself a lot. Or, not streamline, but... I normally go down here for a little bit, then up there for a little bit, then up there for a little bit. And I might try and just do it all in one, like, mostly in one chunk. But some areas obviously offer you much better stuff. Because we'll do these in a minute, but these can be a bit tricksy. Refugees one, that is a bit rough. Ban Lauren's Lands, Sulcher's Pass. Let's go do Civil Walks. It's actually quite an easy one because you have a load of Banor Knights helping you out. And this random encounter, I'm guessing, is going to be the Abomination, which is one of the. Actually, no, it can't. Can it be? Oh, haha! It's the Superman reference.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy.
I've been drinking so much coffee lately.
That's all that matters to me. The maker
I tend to go. I'm not.
Our prayers. Let's go.
I used to just drink nothing but
and
coffee.
Raise the tyke as our own.
And now I tend to go through phases where I'll drink coffee, or I'll drink tea. And it really does depend on the coffee. I'm a complete schmuck. I cannot abide cheap coffee. Like, if I have to spend an extra £3 on a jar to get some decent coffee, I'm spending that £3. Because when it just gets all bitter and...
Get your horses off Ben Delman's land. We won't Ben Needle Logain.
Logain is the regent. He demands you.
We're not Olesian lickspittles. We own no.
You think you get a helmet that can match the colour of your armour, mate?
Take their lands by force, men.
You've got a theme, mate.
Regent's orders.
It's something I actually sort of dislike in Monster Hunter. Well, that's not playing, but the armour, you obviously take the perks you want from each thing. So like, okay, well this will give me, I don't know, we'll choose my greatsword for example. Like, right, well this will automatically give me 2 points in focus, and then this will give me handicraft in focus. But you end up looking ridiculous. You'll have like I don't know, Diablos legs and Azure Rathalos chest, and you just look like stupid for the most part. Which is why I'm glad they're really starting to bring in lots of layered armors. Got to sneeze. There we go. They're starting to bring in loads of layered armors, which is you basically just wear it over your current armor as like a cosmetic override. Right, well, let's go to the Brazilian outskirts and see if we can get those elf fruit and stuff. So I've got a bit of money I can spend, and there's nothing worth them running out of aid. Although it's trying to be talked down to for being a human.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for you.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden, and I wish to speak with your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Many people go around pretending to be us today.
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself.
It does make sense that elves were hostile to humans, because in this, humans are
and
massive
remember that our
dicks to
elves are
elves.
still trained on you. Follow me.
Like, if you, I suppose it's not really just unique to elves, but like every race. But in Inquisition, when you go to the Orlesian court, if you're anything but a human, you take negative approval to you have to like win over the court, and you take like a hit. I think you get more for being an elf. You get even more if you're a mage.
I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
I think you can lose like 20 favor. It's like ridiculous.
Maserenus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Manuvinen.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
I am Melissa. How do you do?
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Fereldan. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They...
At least he doesn't wear bears.
And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done.
If any of you have ever played Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC, you get werebears.
Even with all our magic and healing skill,
just insane.
We will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
There are actual werewolves?
There was a time in Fereldan's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific
This isn't
monsters.
technically then a werewolf if it's a spirit possessing an animal.
No doubt their tales,
because were is, I believe, a derivative. Well, it derives its name from were, which means man. So man wolf. That's why a werewolf is a man who turns into
It was a terrible age, now long
mythos.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forest.
I believe Sonic, one of the Sonic the Hedgehogs, made that mistake where you become like a werehog or anything, but you were never a man to begin with, so it's a misnomer. Why did they attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence.
Wolves are quite cunning, though. They're like the raptors of our age. Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Is there no way to help them?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I happen to be good at these non-trivial tasks. But you're going to ask me anyhow.
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not?
Touche.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Yeah, well, you should try, like, leave it to people who are actually good at this stuff.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned.
You don't send amateurs.
I cannot risk any more of my clan.
I'll find with.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
If and when Dragon Age 4 ever comes around, I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Fereldan. I will instruct him to put aside
wow,
some
it seems to be set into
the kind
winter.
that the hunters use.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on
which is like the first sort of like civilization of man. It's like almost like the seat of like magical authority in the world of Thedas and stuff. And they've been experimenting more and more with going into Fade over the course of the games.
Dalish would be much harder to find. Do you think this clan let us find them?
It is possible. Farathorn.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely.
Because the veil is
Out in
what
the rain.
separates the Fade
No,
from the
Master
physical world.
Fereldan,
It's like just a magical curtain.
think I just used too much heat.
And I hope it's something they keep
Smelting ore like a Durgan.
going, because it's kind of
Living
interesting.
wood.
It's, like
It requires patience and
it's almost like
delicate hands,
Silent
not more
Hill's
heat.
other world to
My
its normal
actions
world. It's like
bring
a
me sorrow,
twisted
Master
reflection.
Fereldan.
And so they
I know
showed
Silent Hill technically
Truly
is
the
about the
art will be
person,
lost
not
to us forever at
necessarily
this
just the
rate.
world, but
Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I would like to barter avec tu.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Okay, so I have 9 gold and 4 silver, which is good. And I can sell a load of little things like this. Balanced great sword. I'm gonna keep hold of the family sword just out of like sentimentality. I don't know whether to see. It's like a gold each with bolts and stuff, so I always just take them just to sell. I don't know whether to make Liliana be bow and arrow, because she starts off partly expecting to like archery, but archery in the base game really does suck. Oh, here we go. Oh, it only has 3. There's tons of elf root though. Thought I could get more. Well, I'll buy 99 elf root. Sell you, sell you, sell you. Sell you. Havard's Aegis. I thought I gave that to Alistair, but I guess not. And then right, let me then. Bye, Els. I know I promised to help, but ciao.
Very well.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Should we try Bodan Fedek? I know he has quite a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna make a load of medkits just to keep myself going. I normally have this mentality whereby it's like.
I don't understand. You look like a woman.
Oh, this conversation. I am a woman.
You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman.
Can you imagine this like kind of dialogue nowadays? People would lose their shit. Why not?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
That's not a very comprehensive list.
The laborers, soldiers, and Ashkari are men. There is nothing else left.
What if they don't want to be any of those things?
What does that have to do with anything? No one gets to choose who they are.
Didn't you choose to be a soldier?
Of course not. It is who I am. That's not up to me. A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they? We'll see.
Sten. Always very hard to get his like friendship up.
If there's anything
I'll probably
I can
just
do
pepper
for
him with
you,
the
please tell me.
the gifts. Like each one gives you like +10. Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
99 distillation agents at 18 gold a pop. So I can make 33, right? Jesus Christ, that's gonna cost a fucking fortune. Look at that! I have to do it on the fly, aren't I? Alright, well we got our stuff.
It shall be done.
So let us continue with the Denerim stuff for now. Now we can actually, you know, heal ourselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Which one is it? Oh, okay, Old Tegrin. I can't get the Tome of Sundry off you yet, though. I always forget that there's one that gives you another talent point, and there's one that gives you another skill point, and I can't remember which one's which. Nope, I'll go to Morrigan. Herbalism. Did I buy the wrong things? I bought corruptor agents. What? I'm a retard. Oh, I never like wasting money on corruptor agents. I'm not gonna need them because they'll be for poison making, and I don't plan on making poisons. Hi Bodan, it's your boy again.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this?
Distillation agents. 33. It's cost the same amount. All my money. And look how little they sell for. 3 silver each. I mean, if I'm being honest, I might as well just hold on to them just in case. Death bear if I can get sold. Let me just shift that. Malachite. I never pronounced that one. Floorspar? And sell you too. Oh, all my money. Alright, should we try that again?
Yes.
Indeed.
Such an idiot. Oh, I suppose I should say, if anyone ever gets this far, Resident Evil, I will be finishing it, but I've gone into a hiccup, but I will resolve it as soon as physically able. There we go. Loads of health poultices. Do I give them the 20? I don't know how much you get for it. You're probably not going to get 6 gold's worth back though. Let's go do the bandits. Back alley justice.
Very well.
And all Oh, no. I normally do it the other way around. I normally do that, and then that. So let's start with this one. I wonder if the troops are really like arranged. The final one, there's a girl who's like the henchman, and she's in silver armor. But I know always do this one last, and she's always. No, she's still here. Okay. Let me just say, because this fight could be an ass.
Mate, you walked into the wrong neighborhood.
I'm not your mate,
Do it
buddy.
quick. Don't want to disturb the boss.
Shattering shot.
Enemies ahead.
Right, hopefully that'll. If you could horror her. And then you attack there. If you could also gang up on the same one. Morgan, if you could just annihilate this guy from existence. Ooh. It's one down. Holy shit! Alright, well. Oh, I've got a shattering shot, so I'm taking increased damage. Uh-oh. One's done, hurry up. That's what we in the hood call sketch, I believe. Can I shield bash you? Yeah, I can. Get out of there. Alistair, what are you doing? You've just killed him, which is good. If I can get you to shield pummel him. Morrigan, will that freeze? Nice, excellent. Dirty fighting. I'm not sure what. That was the fastest stun recovery I've ever seen. What was that? Counter to attack, please. Although I'm still getting hit a lot. See, scenarios like this would be fine if I had heal, but I'm gonna go pure attack instead. Stunned again? Really? Stop! Come on. Right back at you, girl. Dead. Nice. As I said, the neat thing about Morrigan is obviously her basic attacks won't miss. The AO Dax is probably one of the best early game weapons, I think. I think it's just all around pretty good. Silverite is obviously a decent. Greenstone? Yeah, sure, why not? 14 silvers. An elf root. This will be another quest here. One that's really quite difficult. Well, depends. Later on in the game, if you have certain abilities, it becomes the easiest thing in human history. But early game, mages in early games are a pain, to say the least. I mean, even in late game, they're still terrifying. But you can at least deal with them better in late game. Early game, you're stuck.
Looky here. Looks like our marks are saving us a trip. How thoughtful. Kill them. We'll sort through the loot after.
Hey, you're different, aren't you? I don't recall you.
More enemies ahead.
It's got a maul though. Freeze? Yes. Mind blast. If you could war cry, lower their attack rating, that'd be nice. Still getting hit loads though. I've been crippled. Probably by this guy who's attacking me now. And, my health gets shredded. So there was a no attack. Well, he's dead. I think I should have this under control. Liliana's fighting you. Morrigan is about to finish it. One's going to come up here. Deal with these guys. Paul. Oh, there's another one. See, with the ice as well, you get an extra 2 damage in per hit, which is nice. It has an intrinsic +1 fire. Alistair's getting level bit.
Let's make this quick.
Just this one guy left. And he's gone. 1 silver. No loot there. What's in this box? Elf fruit. Gang leader had steel chainmail. Hey, Alistair, got an upgrade for you, buddy. It's not the exact same armor, but it's a lot better. Ooh. Get some free issues there. And then let's go do the last one. Random encounter.
Our supplies.
Oh, they're all archers. Alright. Wait. What? Wait, attack this guy. Thank you.
It's your time to shine.
Oh, nice crit. I think the axe has a higher crit chance, doesn't it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, 1.5, so it's still lower, but decent arm penetration, highest damage. I know a mace, this is going to blow up for a corner. See, it's like half his health in one hit. Doesn't this blow up? Ooh, pinning shot, that's annoying. Just fire. Oh, Liliana. A fireball here would just be devastating. You don't have a lot of health, so drink a lesser for now. And I'm gonna war cry. Hopefully that helps a bit. Should be cripple, man. Cripple lowers attack and defense, right? Ugh, of course, my camera's right in the bloody way.
Let's end this.
Oh, I'm gonna have to heal again. So's Alistair. Jesus.
I shall do it. As you wish.
I never like this part.
Take out some of these archers, I guess.
I see.
Which I will also do. So just getting needled by like 1,000 different arrows. I'm having pinned again. Broke out that one pretty quick though.
You
got tripped over. Nice. And then take you out.
It shall be done.
I mean, luckily they don't have a lot of health, but there's so many of them.
I shall do it.
Okay, 1 gold and 7. Metal shard, which is used for trap making, so I don't know why I picked that up, because I'm not going to use it. Anything there? No? Okay. Morrigan leveled up. Level up your magic and your willpower. Look how far I gotta go to get fireball, man. Can I not come back from it? Or go on the other side? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, 42 minutes. Oh, that was a random encounter. That wasn't even the final bit. Oh god. Oh lord. Yes, there's a gang leader here now. So normally, by doing it the other way, there's only one gang leader. Everyone just hold your ground.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Yes, I don't think there was that many gang members. I guess he doesn't come up as a gang. Wait, what? Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what? Oh, he is confuzzled. Like, oh, and he's been stunned. That's an F.
Here comes trouble.
That mind blast was nice. Well done. Oh, I've been stunned now. What a shield pummel. Is it by you, you bold brute? He's now just stood there taking this. Jeez. Are you trying to prove something here, or what? Nice finish, Alistair. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Leather armor, leather, which I'm pretty sure is better than what you got, isn't it? Yeah, it was a tier 2, this is tier 3. There you go, small defense. Thug minion, thug, thug. Oh, there's more of them, shit. Boosh. 2 more hits. 3 more, okay. And then... oh, there's still quite a few. Alright, well, bring in the cavalry, I guess. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Finished off him. Don't attack. Liliana. It is rude. I mean, sure, I'm attacking you, but still. Nice. Oh, and we can deliver our next letter of...
yes?
Death.
I hope you like heroes, my lady. Because your husband died like one.
See, Alice does it really nice.
I can't believe this, I won't.
If you have Ogren in your party when you do this, which I normally don't, because like I said, I do it early on because it's fairly easy to do and it's alright XP. Ogren's is congratulations, you're single. It's like, wow, Ogren. Way to break it to her gently. Oh, wasn't a stretch. So let's go cash in our
All men
loyalty
are
points.
the work of our maker's hand. From the
And after much
Sweat,
blood
blood,
and
and
toil, her labours ended, and the world marvelled at what she wrought.
are breaded and accursed by the
So
maker.
that's that one done. 2 gold, nice. Go talk to Kylon.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing
invaded.
violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
So when we went to go see the Blackstone Irregulars, those guys there who were about to beat the shit out of. Because we're good people. There's 2 lieutenant class. Lieutenant, sound like an American lieutenant. Yeah. So he's got a great sword, so he's me priority.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
You're Irishman. Get back on your potatoes. The Crimson Oars.
You haven't heard of us. We're mercenaries from all over the world. We have won many battles, and tonight we drink before the next.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
We are
now.
veterans of many battles. What are you to us?
You had your chance.
Ah! Then it's time for a bit of exercise.
This guy who's too cool to wear gloves. Alistair, I want you to shield pummel that guy. Morrigan, I want you to put that one in and then just blast him with magic.
Let's make this quick.
Is that gonna hit Liliana? I hope not. No, it hit all 3 of them. That's perfect. Apart from the fact you're now being lit up. Probably by the archer, right? You're the archer? No, he's shooting someone else.
I am in danger.
This mercenary is actually wrecking Alistair. Is your health, boy? Just, duh. 2. Use a lesser, it's not worth using a full. Not while we're all mobbing it.
Push them back.
Executed. Nice.
The pain.
And this last guy just doesn't stand a chance. Well, realistically, I'm pretty sure a crossbow would just punch straight through, like, the armor.
It shall be done.
Health power is nice. Alright, well, let's go report our victory once again to Sergeant Kylon.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. She got her sport and she's as pleased as a swine in mud. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Thank you. 3 gold. Nice. Right, I'm gonna go to camp. We'll do a quick bit of talking with our peeps. Nothing too much, maybe just 1 or 2 with each. And then call it quits. Do this at the end when most of you have, tuned out. See, I'm fine with obviously like the dialogue, but I can't imagine it's that entertaining to just watch. Oh, hands are frozen. There we go. Lagged. We'll start with our boy Alistair.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you. I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no harm done.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
Yes, that's you think he did. No, I get a feeling of abandoning him though.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die?
Have you had someone close to you die? Yeah, you could say that. My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least...
It's never like having stuff in common with your friends, innit? Both of you having your family murdered. I think there was a... Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go. It's like, well, I am the Tainer of High Ever, so logic would dictate I'll be at High Ever, but, you know.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Oh.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the Blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
The Chantry says the Maker has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Believe what feels right to you.
Thank you. It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Well, that can be very dangerous. You know, religious zealotry.
Why are we stopping?
We're working together. I think I should get to know you.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You... you said you're in the army?
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Naturally, the natives didn't want to give up.
It is not the native humans we fight.
Either.
The enemy is everywhere. The jungle itself, vipers, hunting cats, even some of the flowers can kill the unwary. But always there is the Imperium and the Talvashoth.
Why are you fighting the Imperium?
Because they fight us, of course. The Tevinter want nothing more than our absence. They tell us this with magic and steel and death. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Fereldan and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Sure,
As
let's
you
go.
wish.
+2, yeah. Right, well we'll go talk to Morgan, and then that's the last of our party members so far.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she is?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat?
Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I didn't know there was such a thing. Or... I suppose if I'm the tale, I would probably have heard, like, the tale being, you know, human. I've heard a little bit.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Just how long ago is it?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Fereldan. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity.
Conabar,
in truth,
not Conan.
My mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen, and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife. And Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man. Seems like a fair deal.
Aye, it was. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement in the first place. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits? Or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until... much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which he never read, or that he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords.
Classic ploy.
Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not
I always
to know
love
how
like, that
it
sort
began.
of old English way of speaking, like 'twas betwixt, and it's quite quaint. Aren't abominations usually an insane horror?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
The legend tells of her having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
She says so very nonchalantly. Maybe she'll eat my heart, maybe she won't. I mean, who knows?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Interesting story. Messy.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious.
My mother was murdered. My mother died recently, in fact.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Ah, good old Claudia Black. Such a brilliant voice actor. Right. Well, I guess we will leave this here. And in the next part, probably go and do the Stone Prisoner. It's quite an early bit. Nice experience. So, alright, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!